So welcome back to what would be the fourth episode of the Capri Twin Turbo series. So today in this episode I plan on reassembling all the engine. After the diagnosis last time of I couldn't find the issues, now I'm just going to send it. I'm going to reassemble it, try and sort the original issues I had, which was the gaskets. I know it's a Ford, but I'm going to try and aim for no oil leaks, at least in the engine anyway. So yeah, what I've got is some previous gaskets I had from before, a new rubber sump gasket, so I'm going to try one of these instead of a cork one to see what happens, and then I think you'll probably remember me moaning about the last rocket cover gaskets that come from Specialised Engines. I've got these instead. So as recommended by Chris, the ones from Mike at Boost Performance look 100 times better. They're already nice thick flat rubber, which is more like they are standard. Much better. Even the timing cover gasket's thicker. With fitting instructions. You don't have a man, don't need them, but still, it's always nice. And these hard inserts to go at the front, which should, I'll try them later on, see how I think they fit in there tight with a bit of sealant, but they'll block up that and stop the annoying little flappy rubber gasket was there before, which it had no chance of sealing. It was terrible. So yeah, I'll fire up a time lapse again and start reassembling the engine. That's the timing cover back on, and all the water pumping all torqued up there. I'm now ready to fit the rocket covers. I've taken the old gaskets off. Compared to the Boost Performance ones, yeah, quite a difference in them. So hopefully the Boost Performance ones work out to be a lot better. Yeah, so I've cleaned up all the heads and all the macing faces for the rocket covers, so get them all sorted out in a minute and get that back on, and then it'll start to look like an engine again, maybe. Right, so a quick update. That's the timing covers put back on. The bottom end has all been re-torqued up again. So all the main caps and the big ends all sorted out again. I've just modified the oil pump, so you'll see that either in a separate video before or after this video to try and increase the pressure. So that's all installed back in, torqued back up again. So now really it's on to getting the sump back on, get all the oil system bolted back together again, and turn it back around and see what else I can get fitted. So yeah, it's fine taking shape again now. I'm trying out a new sealant, so I'm praying it works. Boost Performance didn't have a gasket for the tensioner, but they recommended they didn't use gaskets at all, they just use sealers, so I'll see what happens. That sealer didn't worry, it only seals when there's a lack of air, so it won't end up in my pickup. The stuff inside will wash away and end up in the oil when it's safe for that, so that's all good. No concerns there like I found before. So yeah, we'll crack on, get this bolt back together again, and she'll soon be done. And what I forgot to mention then was the sump. It's all cleaned out. There's no metal in there. No metal, nothing. So, I'm up down the line, there's metal in my oil again. It's not in the sump. It's still coming from somewhere in the engine. So is it there? I'll get the Typically, all the gaskets supplied for the 2.9 24 valve are all the cork sump gaskets, which is what's on most other Ford engines. But as pointed out to me by Thomas, you can get a rubber one. So I've sourced a rubber one. None of them actually say they're for this engine, but the actual gasket itself, because it's just cologne block, is absolutely fine. It didn't actually come with any others. So I'm hoping this works out as a much better seal than the rubbish cork ones. So I'll put a smear of RTB on it anyway, just to be safe. And I'll torque it all down to 12 Newton meters as spec'd by Ford, and we'll see if we get any leaks. I'm praying not, but yeah, so there's a different way of going about it, so we'll see what happens. The sump bolted back on, and the oil cooler and filter elbow, that's all back on now. So it's sort of time to move on to all the ancillaries. So try and get all the alternator, power steering pump all back on, and then eventually the turbos. And from then on, it's not going to be far off of being a complete engine. Ready for the next phase, really. Well, that's the turbos back on, which are a bit of a pain in the ass. Took a bit longer than expected because I forgot that a couple of bolts and a few strip threads come out of turbos. So I've had to clean all them up, sort them out. But they're back on now, all plumbed in, or as much as I can do for what's on the engine at the moment. So other than the plenum and a few little bits like that, the engine is back together again, which is nice. So next episode I'll be aiming to get well actually to be fair, next episode might be a bit in the Capri itself and finally getting around to doing an electronic vacuum pump for the brakes. If not, it'll be putting this engine back together and getting it back in the car. So yeah. If you happen to have enjoyed the content and want to see more, then perhaps drop a like, a comment and maybe subscribe to the channel, see what's going on. I do. See you next time.